I was scrolling through Facebook, as one does at 2:17 in the afternoon, and came across this question. What is the biggest lesson you would give as advice for beginner investors? A lesson you have learned over time that you wish you knew then what you know now. That's the question. Let's go. Best advice for a beginner investor, time and compound interest. You've got to have it on your side. Start as soon as you possibly can. Don't wait. There is no magical formula. You're not gonna magically have things figured out one day. You're not gonna magically understand things one day. You just got to start. And it's always best to start messy and let clarity come as you take action. But you've got to take action in order for that clarity to come. Now, we're talking about your future. We're talking about your hard-earned dollars. Do research. It's best to get in contact with somebody who's an investment professional. And with those resources, with the knowledge that you're able to, to learn on your own, through reading and through talking with people who know what they're doing, act, do something, put money into something. And again, time and compound interest, because the earlier you start investing, the more, the better off you're going to be. So start. Another piece of advice that I would give myself, to my younger self, is this, and I heard it from Dave Ramsey, and he calls it this: paralysis of the analysis. This idea that, well, let me just read like a couple more articles and then I'll be ready. Let me talk to my guy one more time before we do anything else. It's like, no. Like listen, the people who gain a significant amount of wealth are the people who do it. So you just got to do it. And again, don't make an ill-informed decision, but you do have to make a decision. So it's this idea of being comfortable with starting messy. Don't let all of the analysis paralyze you. Make a decision, act on it, go for it. Time and compound interest, gonna crush it. Anyway, so those two things are huge. Another one is this, and this is what I've recently fallen into, is setting aside money every month and then letting it sit in a savings account or letting it sit in a checking account, but then getting busy and then it just sits there. And then another month goes by, and then another month goes by, and then another month goes by, and then before I know it, it's the end of the year. And yes, we've saved money every month to invest, but we didn't actually invest it until the end of the year. So it just sat there for 8 months. It sat there for 6 months. It sat there for 10, 11 months before we actually invested it. And so the thing that I'm just now, I'm learning really now for the first time is like, bro, let's go, let's invest it. You save the money, get it into the account, don't just let it sit there. That's 11 months of interest you could have just gained, but instead you just let it sit there. So don't do that. Yes, save the money. Yes, set it aside, but be active with it immediately. To recap, time and compound interest, don't let the analysis paralyze you, and act immediately. This idea of don't just set the money aside and not do anything with it. Set the money aside, save it, and then invest it as soon as you possibly can. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you have a question that you'd like me to answer, let me know in the comments. And man, slap the like button on this video. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you're getting value, if you're digging this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, because there's more coming down the pipe, baby. Whoa, and before I let you go, remember this: you have a gift. Share it today. Did you hit the like button yet? Did you slap it?